Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol GSL. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. While this may look like several days worth of time right here, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. So what do I think about this one? Well, that's kind of complicated because there's a whole lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you are a day trader and you bought right there and you're hoping to sell within 8.2 seconds, then yeah, for you the chart's looking pretty rough. But if you care about the big picture of things, the grand scheme, the grand perspective, then yeah, the bulls are still in control. The bulls still have an opportunity to build a higher base. Again, I realize that could sound really kind of shady if you bought up there. Well, then yeah, things aren't looking so good. But again, it all depends on what was your strategy going in. So again, big picture perspective, yeah, the bulls have still an opportunity. Now granted, the bears definitely took a big chunk out of things, but even compared to where it closed yesterday, that's really the easiest way to kind of, yesterday it closed right there. So even with the nasty pullback today, it still closed higher than where it was. So that's why I keep reiterating back to the big picture perspective. That's the perspective I want to be talking about. So let's map out some levels of support. Ideally, meaning, hey Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? If the price can hold above $1.80, that would be the best case scenario. If $1.80 cannot hold, then you have that level down there at $1.64, and that's a pretty important one because at that point, if the price breaks below $1.64, or worse yet, separates to the downside, at that point in time, that's putting the price right back to this area pre-breakout where the big move happened today. And I'm assuming I state the obvious when I say this, but price movements with true power, genuine strength, the price is not going to go back to where it was, right? The price is not going to fall back inside of this range where it already was. It's going to progress forward. Whereas if the price keeps doing what it's been doing, meaning if it heads down here again and then bounces around and then heads back up like it's already done once, what would you have in this situation? Well, when you look at the lows, you'd have, well, this base right here, you'd have that base down there, and if you picture these as stair steps, well, hey, now you have stair steps going in the upwards direction, and that's the name of the game. So to me, $1.65 is more so kind of the must-hold level, but $1.80 is, that preferable area of support. What about levels of resistance? Now, yes, the up here above $3, that is a level of resistance, and I realize that's a fun one to talk about, but in many cases, there's other bridges that first need to be crossed before you start talking about the quote-unquote fun level of resistance. That first level is right here at $2.12. So $2.12 initial area of resistance. If the bulls can fight through that, the next key level I'm going to call up there at about $2.40. After $2.40, if you can get a good strong volume break of that, then yeah, that's where, talking about $2.80 and above, makes more sense. But as it stands right now, one step at a time, and those steps are there, at these two initial areas of resistance. No doubt about it, though, very crazy day, so it'll be interesting to see how this unfolds tomorrow. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.